your rules and your ethics, all while pulling in a shitload of money. And well, who cares? No, seriously, who the fuck cares? Fuck your rules and your ethics, all while pulling in a shitload of money. And well, who cares? No, seriously, who the fuck cares? There's fuck your rules and your ethics, all while pulling in a shitload of money. And well, who cares? No, seriously, who the fuck cares?
Howdy.
You meet the howdy quota? You that guy?
Howdy.
That's that was Canadian.
Hello there, bud.
So our intro is already over, and we have more people present than through the entirety of the show that says we are dying. We're going to get to that. So today, usually we'd meander a little bit, fuck around a little bit, but your boy has to get to a very long drive. So I aren't going to necessarily blitzkrieg through this bullshit, but we gotta kind of get on with it.
Well, I already told you. I mean, I have an appointment. I'm expected at, the whorehouse at 8. So I gotta get leaving. Boys gotta get some.
Yesterday,
Tonka driving you?
I driving him to the whorehouse. That ain't happening. I give him the little fucking bike with the basket and the tassel.
That's why I have to leave so early.
The end of the show yesterday was met with a guarantee from the people over here that if you went to the Morning Decay chat and attempted what we did, you were going to get got. Well, guess what happened today? Some people might have went over there, and they were banned. Like, we had them on the show yesterday. We had them. They bullshit in the chat. Had them on the show. Fucking what the fuck ever. But if you go over there,
I mean, Broski was in our chat right up until he seen Jabbers come on the call and got scared and ran away.
Mm-hmm. That was the thing he did. What was it who made it to where that was a thing where Broski just is afraid of jabbers. What was it? Oh yeah, it was Broski who did that to Broski by pulling the shit that he pulled a few months ago. That you would think there's no fucking way he would ever do anything of the sort ever again, right? Never.
Yeah, he's not that stupid. He's learned
Nobody's that stupid.
to, threaten somebody with their personal information live on their stream again in the same year. Well,
In the same couple months.
4 months.
Yeah. It's not even 4 months. It's February. It's a month and a half ago. This boy's stupid. Spoiler, guys. He did the thing again.
Yeah, he did.
He did the thing again.
Apparently, me being there for 7 seconds was enough to enrage him.
It enraged him. Do we have I don't know, do we have the sound clip? Would somebody have to go back through there
Oh, I got it.
and get it to? Oh, you got it.
I got it, and I put it the motherfucker on Twitter too.
Oh. He did the thing again, and it's on Twitter again.
Again.
Okay. So the clip we played yesterday, trying to show where Broski just starts threatening people with their information on a regular basis. He apparently did that again today. This is not a drill. We aren't fucking with you.
Oops.
That's a thing that he did. I don't know. You got. I don't know. Go ahead, roll. Let's have a peek see at it. Let's see if it's what everybody is telling me that it is, because I haven't listened to it yet. I was just told about it.
Alright, you're watching the thing?
He's got the live thing.
I am.
Okay, well, the first thing we're going to have a look at is a screenshot that I took. This is how long it took me to get banned.
What'd you say?
I said, so this is what a dying channel looks like.
But it wasn't a lie.
Not a lie. I mean, didn't he come over here and say that in our chat when we had like
Look.
3 times as many people as they'll ever get?
Nah, man, look, you don't understand. He doesn't care about numbers. We're the ones with the dying channel. Because we had
Cool.
all these people pimping us out, and he's never had anyone pimp the Morning Decay out.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he said
Yeah,
that.
you got that
He
backwards,
He
actually.
said that shit.
He said that? That we have people pimp us out, and he never has people pimp him out.
Good. We haven't even gotten to the first sound clip, but yeah, me showing up, he went into a hissy fit for 3 minutes. The last thing that he did was threaten to show my personal information.
My God. All right.
You didn't send that man dick pics, did you?
Well, not that I'm aware of, but
Not recently.
This wouldn't be the first. If he does have it, he wouldn't be the first one who had gotten it through not through me.
Fair enough.
So here's the first one. This is when I showed up.
And guess who's cool? Me and Nick.
Catch the first part.
Yeah. It's good shit.
Guess who's
You guys are cool.
Yeah. Him and Nick are cool.
Me and Nick are cool.
That's important.
And guess who's
I used to
cool?
talk to
Me and Nick. Oh, it's the Decay train.
Hi, train. Bye,
It's the train who cries on live streams.
Hi train, bye train.
Go have another
Okay, so you were
cry,
banned by
fucking
Allie.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so Allie definitely banned you. Hey, Train by Train, she was the one who did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that. Continue.
And then they started talking shit about me on the stream and the chat when I couldn't even respond to my, wasn't fair. But anyway.
Yeah, we're the dying channel.
Right? Who
Yes.
used to have who used to have 2,000-3,000 people watching and are down to barely 100? Akujin,
I've never had 2,000 or
who's the
3,000
idiot
people watching
who's
this.
who
Yeah, that would be Andy they're talking about, actually. Andy had a couple thousand people who would watch him, and now gets 40.
I think at the height of the Kumite, you may have had like 1,000 viewers.
Yeah.
But then you stopped blowing all these sorts of people. Well, you never started actually. You found out what they were like and just told them to fuck off. And their cringy little audience went with them.
Yeah. I managed to tell everybody who they butt suck to fuck off, and I still do better than they do. Do with that what you will.
who's had Mr. Medicare, Andy Worski, Sargon of Akkad, all these big YouTubers on their show, and still doesn't manage to pull 100 viewers consistently? Was it us? Did we get every shout out on the face of fucking YouTube and fail? No, your boy did. Akujin, go back to the little corner where you call each other pedophiles and then you cry on stream about it like a beta. You fucking
Pause that real quick.
I mean, let's get.
Which part do you want to address first?
There's a whole lot to address there. I don't remember getting a single shout out for this channel. Have I got a single shout out for this channel?
I'm pretty sure that that dead one kitty chick shouted you out once or twice.
She doesn't
I'm
count.
pretty sure they exist. I've heard people shout out Broski's channel too, but he usually will end up fighting with everybody that comes to start watching his show. So
The thing with Broski is the show that we're watching literally gets somebody who has hundreds of people watching, shout him out on an almost weekly basis. It does nothing. In my case, I tell people to fuck off. I don't want them around. I don't want the cringy audiences. I'm not going to push their bullshit narratives. It's a big difference between somebody like Broski, who fucking begs on his knees for people to shout them out. Also, if you want to see crying on a stream, feel free to go back, what was it, like a year and some change, where Broski's literally crying while he scams money off of people. Well, I say literally crying, but it was probably fake crying. I'm so grateful. I can't believe people would contribute like this.
Yeah,
He was crying.
Me having the shits about something is apparently crying.
Oh. I thought Broski was talking about like literal tears, the way that he does it.
No, that's not how that went.
Oh.
That's just how he remembers it.
Oh. Oh. Well, shit. Who'd have thunk it?
I would have. I was there.
Well,
Pretty sure
Broski
you were
was
there
saying-
too.
The idea of Broski saying, "Oh, well, they have a hard time getting 100." Well, we don't really, because we've managed to get 150 people built up on several different channels already. It's just that when we do that, that's when we get flagged. And then they're all like, "Oh, let's show our flagging history on a specific channel." See, we didn't flag them, dude. I never asked you to show a flagging history because I'm not dumb enough to think you would show a flagging history that actually had the shit where you flagged. Broski's the one who flags shit. Broski openly flags shit. He's been honest about it. And if Optics showed a fucking flagging history that didn't have any cognitive thought videos on it, he's a liar. I've seen him say he was flagging cog shit.
Well, maybe that's why it took him a day to prepare, because he showed
Yeah.
apparently 3 different channels that were his, and all of them showed no reports.
Yeah.
That
I don't ask for
happened
that kind of shit
not
because
long
I'm not
bef-
stupid.
That happened not long before I turned up.
You show Allie's report history?
Fuck no.
Okay, there's your answer.
Weird.
You know, the woman who said hi, Akujin flagged you before anything. Yeah, she's probably the one who did it. I know they flag shit. I don't have to ask the question. Go ahead. Keep going.
Get the next Kumatard in here. Let's go. Let's just fucking run through the whole goddamn crew. Cause you ain't got a fucking you ain't got a brain cell to rub together between the bunch of you. 25.
Okay, pause. He just stole my he stole the phrase, the brain cells to rub together thing. Okay, cool. But then he said, okay, so let's get another one in here. I don't see any of them in there. Did he invite any of you to come onto the show and talk?
No.
No, we're all blocked.
You're blocked. And then he blocked. Akujin was blocked.
Mm-hmm.
The one they were talking to there, he was blocked.
I think everyone in this call is blocked.
When he
Okay,
said,
so everybody was blocked.
When he said, let's get another one in here, I think it was so that he could ban us to make sure that we couldn't say anything again.
Mm.
I know he gives the impression like he's ready to like have a go at someone or defend a position, but that's not what happened. I mean, I could go back 40 seconds and you can see that's not what happened. Also, you can go to our show yesterday, where this motherfucker was in the chat. He got invited, had the red carpet rolled out for him to come on the show and defend his position.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to hang around in the chat. Until Kevin showed
Until
up.
he didn't.
Until Kevin showed up and then he was too scared to stay there.
Until the guy he had threatened with his doc showed up, and then all of a sudden, he didn't want to talk anymore. Gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
Let's see.
Go ahead.
Big runs.
Sorry, go.
Said, I'm sorry. There was two Streamlabs that popped through. Opticus Pussy donated $1. He talks tough on stream, but uses a block bot. And Mike for $1 says, "I'm gonna go back Monday and say hi, like Optic and Allie told me."
There you go. Royalty.
To you. 25 big runs. Keep talking shit. People are donating. They like it. The gay train sounds like something Dottie would jump on.
I also got another one. Malcolm from the North threw $10 with no message. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Malcolm.
You know what? Look.
What?
Oh, coffee.
Oh,
Coffee.
either coffee or urine.
Ready.
But
Coffee or urine?
here's
Okay.
the thing, Akujin.
What is with
This
them and
isn't
pee?
my life.
You hear that?
This isn't his life. I heard that part. Is Optic now saying that this isn't his life while he screams on Twitter about us ruining his livelihood by making fun of him on his channel?
He's not
Yes.
finished.
Yes.
This isn't my life. Also, you're all ruining my life by talking about my shitty show.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he follows that up.
Followed it up. All right.
This isn't my life.
yeah, and it very clearly is all of your lives because that's you desperately claim on to relevancy that you once had. And realistically, Tonka's channel should have destroyed us with no issue because he's done it to much bigger YouTubers, and yet we're the
We
little
did.
channel that could. Chugga, 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 chugga,
We
chugga,
are
chugga, chugga, chugga,
the
chugga,
mighty
What?
cockroach.
chugga, 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 chugga,
Pause.
chugga, chugga, woo!
Wait.
Pause real quick. Okay, so every day, Optic tweets how we destroyed his livelihood and ruined his channel, but now it's like, you didn't do anything. You didn't. Fucking pick one, Optic. Did we ruin your life or not?
It's still my problem with even like addressing like all the shit they do because like they have like 20 people. How are you really gonna ruin them? They're gonna have 19. Like what the fuck? It's
You're being.
there's nothing to ruin.
That's not nice. They had 40 people, including me.
Aw.
That's like going to the landfill and trying to make a mess. It's like, yeah, you're right. We didn't do anything. You already did it yourself.
Yeah. They kind of fucked themselves pretty hard, but anytime we talk about him, like, what, how many? Like, yesterday when he showed up, somebody pulled up the social blade, they lost 3 subs. It's promotion that's killing us. dude, if you think that your channel isn't just smashed into oblivion, literally no one can even shout you out and it stick at this point. Sure. Whatever you want to think, broski. Whatever you want to think. But if I look at your how many subs are going on the channel?
Oh, didn't I have like 1,000? Oh, wait.
Yeah, didn't. Oh. Well, wait until the end of the week. Maybe Augie's weekly shout out will get them back up to 1,000 again.
Yeah, but we're the ones that care about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
He's doing it for the love.
Doing it for the love, bro. Now, there's no way that this could get any worse, right? There's no way this little exchange they're having is going to get any worse.
Nope.
No way.
Mm-mm.
Keep going.
Here comes the morning decay. Nothing stops us. Always on time. Chugga 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 chugga.
Except when you can't drag your fucking lazy ass out of bed or Optic stuck in his depression hallway.
Okay, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
just
God.
don't do a show on the days when they know that they're caught. They didn't do a show for 2 weeks after doing the shit where they doxed jabbers.
They didn't do a show yesterday because they had to prepare for the showing of the flag history.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, chugga 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 chugga. Am I right, guys?
Well, give him credit for chugging today, I guess. And
Nephew is pointing out,
Good job,
ahem,
guys.
Tonka has had big names come talk to him, and we haven't. Winning. That's the stance he's taking. It's a hell of a stance. But yeah, nothing could stop the morning decay except for onion poops, people making fun of your show, people pointing out that you trace art and then sell it to people on commission, people pointing out that Broski is a scam artist, all kinds of shit.
Threatening people with their dogs.
Yeah.
Fuck Kevin.
It's so weird.
Isn't it?
Chugga, chugga,
So
chugga.
weird.
We're the little show that could. And we don't give a fuck if there's 2,000 people watching or 2 people watching. When you like what you do, it becomes incredibly irrelevant how many people watch you. Try learning that.
He doesn't-
Maybe you won't be such a fucking loser and you won't have to suck off a meth head to feel any kind of goddamn affection.
Wait, who's the meth head?
The
Why
guy
won't
yelling.
anyone come watch our show?
Yeah, I know.
The guy yelling is a meth head, admittedly. So I don't know what he's on about.
I do believe he may be insinuating that I might fillet the engine.
He doesn't sound like he's having fun. He sounds like he's genuinely upset, screaming on a show about as long as you like it, it doesn't matter.
Look, I
He is
know. I
genuinely
showed up
upset.
for. I was there for 7 seconds. He's not panicking. He's not triggered at all.
Oh. You sure?
Well, this isn't. I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, this isn't him crying.
Hmm.
This is Broski, right? Tough guy.
You can do better. Well, probably not. Never mind. I was gonna say you could do better, Akujin, but let's be honest. We all know how pathetic you are, crying over shit talk. He called me something I don't like on the internet. Let me go. What is it with you bitches and crying? You
What?
got Vamp crying because people call her a trans.
He's referring to the time that I got a little bit upset when somebody called me a pedophile.
Weird.
Why is he?
Don't
Hold
you-
on. Why is he talking about any of this shit? When he is the guy who was crying for months because people called him out because he never proved he had cancer when he took up a bunch of money on cancer stuff.
Hmm.
Also, when
He was
people-
literally crying.
Yeah.
Real tears. I heard them. Real tears. Genuine crying. Because the internet didn't like him. Now, being hyperbolic may make you feel cool in the moment, broski, but you know the reality of the situation.
There's also that time he bitched for like at least a month because people just asked him why he's retweeting a minor who is drawing nude.
Mm.
Man. Fucking. What a nutcase. Keep going.
Crying. You got Vamp crying because people call her a tranny. Big dick Vamp. Yeah, you got fucking Akujin crying because his quote-unquote friends are being mean to him.
Now pause.
God.
Now remember, it's totally cool for him to call Vamp a tranny.
Hey.
Attempt to say anything about Allie. And then we'll talk about how fucked up you are for going at his wife. I'll talk about how fucked up you are for going at a female. All of a sudden, they get on a high horse. But it's totally okay to say whatever you want to about anybody over here. That's all cool. They definitely don't cry when you go after them. They definitely don't. They definitely don't have anybody blocked. Right now, they go through this chat while this chat's on and block people. People are blocked on Twitter before they even make Twitter accounts by these guys. That happened.
That absolutely happened. Today.
But Akujin's crying. With no citation needed. I'll give you citations on when Broski cried. When Broski couldn't get his fucking ID because he didn't want to fucking spend $25. Because of when this, what was the other dude? Who's the other fucking dude's name? I can't remember. So, calls him out for fucking faking cancer. He flips the fuck out on that. That's the guy, right? This is the guy that cried about all that shit?
Surely not.
I think so.
Okay, pretty sure that was him.
Tough guys.
Yeah, big time internet tough guys. Y'all make DJ Storms look like a fucking Adonis.
Nobody knows or cares what a DJ Storms is.
No, wait, wait. I don't want to spoil it, even though it is on his Instagram. You know what? I think I should save it.
No.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
I'm getting Jada to read doing a dramatic read.
I mean, I was gonna reference a thing, but you know what? Watch the video after this, and yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This is a red letter day for all of us.
Whose Instagram?
My headset just fucked up. What was that? Play that again.
Fucking Adonis. It's that bad. That's how pathetic you are.
Wait. You know what? I think I should save it.
Pause this real quick.
I don't want.
Dude, if your entire gimmick is that you're going to be talking on a show, fucking learn to talk. Fucking at least attempt. What is it? What? What the fuck is wrong with you?
And learn to pronounce words, broski.
Fuck. Alright, you just started it with that fucking seal thing. And what the fuck?
I didn't mean to start it there. I mean...
God, dude, Optic is such a vacuum of charisma. There's nothing there. There is nothing there.
I don't know.
It's so bad he reverts into Seal.
See,
that's the thing. I don't watch these guys. And somebody said, "Oh, who said that about you?" And I'm like, I don't know. It was one of them. I don't know them well enough to tell which voice is which.
That was me. I'm so glad that you remember our conversations, Akujin. I can tell I mean a lot to you.
At least somebody does.
Fuck. Well, I didn't want to dox the conversation. Awesome.
Oh
dox conversation.
He's ashamed to know me, I guess. Whatever.
You blame me?
I might have to cry on stream, guys. And just be one of the, just add to the list of co-hosts that cry on air.
Yeah.
Everybody's mean to me?
It's like when Optic went on a massive crying spree because he found out that Broski had sent messages to people talking about how weak Optic was and how nobody can stand him. You know, like that.
Oh, I'm sure he took it like a man.
Okay, so what was happening in the rest of this clip? Keep going. I heard the seals and it fucked me up. Fucked me all up.
That bad. That's how pathetic
No,
you
no,
are.
wait, wait. I don't want to spoil it, even though it is on Instagram. You know what? I think I should save it.
No.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
I'm getting Jada to read doing a dramatic read.
I mean, I was gonna reference a thing, but you know what? Watch the video after this, and yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This is a red letter day for all of us.
This is okay. So, what about an Instagram?
Glitched.
What about an Instagram? What was that?
Well, that happens right after the seal. So,
what was that? What was that about it? What the fuck?
It's that bad. That's how pathetic you are.
No, wait. I don't want to spoil it, even though it is on his Instagram. You know what? I think I should save it.
No.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
I'm getting Jada to read doing a dramatic read.
I'm gonna save what? Optic.
Watch the video after this, and yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This is a red letter day for all of us.
apparently they have access to my private information, my Instagram, which is not private or linked to my public profile in any way, doesn't even use the name Akujin, none of that shit. And they have been passing it around between each other. They said that they were planning on doing some sort of dramatic reading or something. Something that they wanted people to watch at the end of the show.
Cool.
I wonder how they got that. You know, because my Instagram, it doesn't have this Akujin name. Or any iteration of any of my online personas.
That's cool. That's interesting. I do hope they go through with that. Because Optic's brother, he's been fucking clawing to get a crack. I'm talking about Optic. So, sure.
Now,
Let him open up the floodgate.
to be fair, I did not watch the rest of the show. After I got banned, you know, I kind of left.
I have a feeling you're in a big group with that.
I don't know whether they showed anything or what they did show.
Okay.
I would have hung out with them, but I also got banned forever ago for saying hi.
Oh.
I wasn't even gonna be mean. I was just gonna hang out. Maybe make a couple new fan buds.
Not allowed.
I guess I wasn't allowed or something. They needed me.
Fucking weird. These people need help. Need a little bit of help. Just a little. But I mean, if that's the case, and it's totally okay to look at go through Akujin's Instagram and read the stuff off there, then there is no issue whatsoever with us reading a single peep off of Optic's DeviantArt using his pseudonym, right? So there's no issue with that, right?
Sure.
I think that sounds about right. So, I guess we can throw that in the back pocket. Please, by all means, feel free to read whatever you would like, as this is the new rule set that you are setting up, and we will be doing the same. Spoiler. We'll have better stuff to read.
Crush donated 3. Broski and Optic are the biggest pussies on the web that hide behind blocks, man up or shut up. And Ekim donated $1. When I was there, it was at 33, and they were already crying. Ali and Optic were screaming. It was hilarious. They kept timing me out, and all I wanted to know is, how does Ali feel babysitting Optic?
It's a bad feeling. It'd be a bad feeling.
That's one of them hate questions. I can understand why they banned you.
That's hate questions?
Yep. I can smell it from here. I know hate when I see it and smell it. Taste it.
Some shit. That is some shit. So, just out of curiosity, after all this has gone down, surely I don't know, did they gain subs today?
I don't think so.
No? Come on, today was a red letter day.
I'll go look.
It was a red letter day.
Red letter day, guys.
Yeah. I mean, they trounced the gay train. I got wrecked, son.
They have 978 subscribers.
They lost one. I didn't even know they had one to lose anymore. Alright then. Yeah, red letter day. Looks like a red number day. I don't know about a red letter day. A red number day, for damn sure.
Minus 22 the last 30 days.
No, and he said we couldn't get to 100 people. We had 100 people already. We already did it within 30 minutes.
Cool.
Well, it's fucking ridiculous.
Dying channel.
Why say things when someone can just look?
Dying channel.
Well, they count on people not looking. I mean, I literally seen somebody tweet yesterday, ignore these kumatards, don't go over there, don't listen to anything that they're saying.
Jesus.
Okay.
It's like the Chinese government talking about the internet. And don't go there. You're scary as fuck over here, son.
Man, they said this after they had been in the chat, realized that, okay, they're talking about us and they're showing proof, so we should tell people not to go here.
Yeah, don't go there. That's some shit.
I actually was surprised to get a reply from Broski today on Twitter.
Oh, do you block you?
He acknowledged you existed.
Oh, the live stream is offline.
Yeah, I was telling you that my OBS just disconnected.
Hey, it's there.
Of course.
I'm
At least
blocked.
it found its way back.
Me too.
I had to go look.
You had to go look. What'd you find?
Oh, I'm blocked by Broski still.
No.
Yeah, so I noticed there's a pattern when it comes to Broski.
A pattern?
Akujin, are you making
Pattern.
me cry on air? Akujin, you're gonna make me cry.
Are you gonna cry?
Yeah, I'm
pattern.
gonna cry on air.
You're gonna cry? I see a pattern of crying a co-host emerging.
I'm a co-host and I'm crying on air. Everybody feel bad for me, please. I'm getting bullied. And bully.
The bullying. The fucking bullying. It's fine. Explain your pitter pattern.
Pattern? Listen, I just said that to make sure everybody was listening, and everybody acknowledged that I said it wrong, so I planned it. That's what I did.
We passed.
Yay. So fucking asshole. Anyway. So I noticed this is something that Broski does. And I had said that he blocks everyone and claims he won or broke the narrative, except he literally continues to look like a moron and continues to prove us right time and time again. LOL. And then Broski says, I did win. Y'all made claims and we proved you wrong. I know you're a fucking idiot, but that's a big W for us. I know you have limited brain power, so I don't expect you to be able to follow this basic logic. Hoes mad. We win. But that's how he retaliates. He just retaliates by saying, I won, you're dumb. Like 5 times over.
I'm gonna say, you can tell when Broski's having a fuck day when he starts typing Broski wins.
I know.
If you see the phrase Broski wins, you know.
Broski did not win.
Yeah.
Broski never wins.
It's kind of sad, but kind of true. Yeah, it's a never. It's a big never. He never wins.
But what I don't understand is that if we're such a dying channel and we're always fucking lying about them, why does he get so triggered?
And why can't he prove it?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's if we're a dying channel who just lies, then what we say should be irrelevant. They shouldn't even care. But yet they continue to get triggered over and over again and do these little celebrations where they think they won when it's just them blocking us and saying that they got the final laugh.
I'll use an analogy that they use. If they won, then how are we still here?
So
Jesus.
funny thing about the Broski wins thing is I was the first one to say it. Like when Broski and I were still friendly. And it was to make him feel better.
So we can blame you for this?
No, he says it when he's losing an argument. And he says it to make himself feel better. No, I win.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to fucking do something. Like, he doesn't do anything day in and day out except his fucking whine. An e-bag.
I went so hard, we haven't felt the impact yet. That's true. It could be a thing.
And if we're a dying channel, then how come no matter how many times we get flagged down, we just pick up where we left off and we get an audience back? We've always consistently had more viewers than they have had.
Everyone has more views than they've had. I think Doc Griffin pulls more than they do.
Probably, but they act like they're, I don't know. But it's fine, right? Because they don't do it for the numbers. They don't do it for a livelihood. They do it because they're having fun.
They sound like they're having fun.
They sound like they're having a fucking blast.
Spamming blocks into the chat at anybody who knows anything about you. That sounds fun. It sounds like a good time.
Yeah, apparently another thing that they proved us wrong about today is apparently they proved that we were wrong about we should not have accused said that Hiba should not charge for her artwork.
Who said that?
Yeah, who said that?
Well, apparently we said that. And
when?
Who's we?
Us? Yesterday.
What?
I don't know, is that...
We criticized her for throwing hundreds of dollars around and then being on Twitter going, I need money for my nest egg.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with somebody getting compensation for drawing. That's what artists do. There's not, that's like,
I've
no,
played
what?
plenty of artists. Or paid plenty of artists.
Yeah.
Blossom's paid artists.
That's a thing that happens. It's totally fine. But it's,
I don't think
know.
anybody's ever said that she shouldn't get paid for her artwork. People have said so many things about Hiba. That's not one of them.
No.
And you know what's funny? They say that, Akujin and Vamp cry on air. Heba was literally crying on my show. Literally.
More than once. Both real and fake.
Yeah. Lots of tears.
So, the reason why I butchered what
So.
I was saying then is I was looking for a particular sound clip where they destroy us on this topic.
Ooh. Okay.
And
Can
none
I,
of them
can I just say something real quick? This kind of annoys me. I saw yesterday people going after Hibana for art streams, where if you pay her $2 or $5 or whatever, she'll do a quick sketch for you. Therefore, which is listen, all right, we're sitting here and people donate to us. We're not drawing them anything. Well, you're drawing something, but it's not for them specifically. You know what I'm saying? We're not offering anything. If people want to donate, they donate. If people don't want to donate, we keep talking into the mic. All right. Now, Hibana is the way she's streaming, the way I see it, she is the equivalent of one of those people in like a tourist trap who offers to draw your caricature, except she's reasonably priced. How in any fucking stretch of the imagination is exchanging a service, the art, for currency, the money, e-begging? How? Can someone explain that to me? Because if she's e-begging, then the people accusing her of this are the biggest fucking e-beggars on the face of the earth. Oh my god, you mean a young girl in her 20s wants a little bit of extra money so she can go out and do things that she wants to do before she turns into a 35-year-old
Okay, except that's
bitter
not
shell
what
of her
she's saying
father's
that
house?
she needs money for. She's literally saying, I need rent money.
There are a number
And-
of things wrong with this.
And that's
Yeah.
and if that's what she's doing, like hey, donate to me this, I'll do a quick sketch. I can respect that. That's a cool gimmick to do if you're wanting to make a little extra money on the side. But
Who wants to make $50?
The issue is that she was throwing money at anybody who would
Hundreds of dollars.
befriend her.
Speaking
And
of,
here she is a couple months later talking about how she's essentially broke and needs to come up with money immediately.
Yeah, how'd you get broke? Oh,
Yeah.
where'd all your money? Oh,
speaking of throwing money, if anybody, because this is apparently something we said yesterday, something apparently I said in particular, because right after I got yeeted from the chat, this was asked of me. If anyone can go back to yesterday's stream, I will give $50 to anyone who can find me saying that Hiba should not be paid for her work or for art that she does.
I will also throw in $10 to that. So you'll get $60 if you can find it.
that's enough to make a layaway payment on a video game. You better get to work.
Oh, winning!
You better get to work.
Scrub through the stream. Borscht Soup Madness donated $1. Wait, is that the hole that was with Doc Griffin? No.
I don't know. This hole has been with everyone at some point. Oof. Not with, but she came over here and threw $200 at us one day, in order to try and get back into the server. But yeah, when she puts up a thing just begging for money to make rent, yeah, that's the same thing as charging for commissions, right, guys?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe you wouldn't have to do any of that if you didn't try to pay people to be your fucking friend.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Weird.
Wow. Check that out. Jessica H says, put me down for 20, and Ninja said he'll throw in 50.
Wow.
So
if you can,
you can pay off that video game.
You're gonna get a nice chunk of change.
You could buy a brand new one. That's $130 that's on the table.
I think we probably just lost
Between
half
the
the
people over here that can, afford to do that, which is, something that they can't.
Definitely can.
Yeah. $130 on the table. Come take the money, bitches.
I would really like to know
Yeah.
when and where Akujin said that.
Same, because I was here. I was present the entire show. I never once heard him say that.
Oh, obviously I did. They spoke
obviously.
about it on the Morning Decay and said that you know it was terrible of us to say.
Hiba
and
wouldn't lie, guys.
she would never,
Hibana would never lie, ever.
never lie.
So, I
Ever.
definitely don't have her admitting to lying on air. So
She wouldn't even
Lying when
lie
it suits
to.
her.
She wouldn't even lie to get people to like her.
no,
She wouldn't do that.
Ooh,
No.
yeah,
That's not what she
no,
does.
never. Wait,
I
I think
don't.
we have a clip of her saying that. But beside the point, Red Feather One says it's like when Leaf overdrew her bank account to donate to AP.
I don't understand
Yeah.
why there's people that are permitted to be able to lie, though.
Not us.
Well, no, I mean, I think the original thing was like she was a spy or some shit like that. Everyone was worried about that. But Hammers did the same thing and he was okay. I just don't know the difference. You're losing me on that.
wait. Okay,
I am missing what he's saying.
yeah. What did you say?
There's certain people that can lie around here. But it's okay.
He didn't lie though.
Hammers didn't lie.
He
Yeah.
He came clean
And he
immediately.
lied when he was confronted at first, but then he came clean on it. Heba, on the other hand, from what I know, it wasn't really that she was lying is why people didn't want her around. Just people didn't like her, and I didn't care.
Yeah, Hammers had to have context explained to him that he thought it was one thing, it turned out to be another thing, and then he apologized to literally everyone involved. Privately.
And he said he was sorry on air, too.
Yeah.
I had a different
Hiba-
understanding of it.
Hey, I got
Hiba
lied
was
to.
like
I got
buddy
lied
buddy
to.
with Andy,
I got
and in
lied.
the council.
I got lied to about the Kraut stuff, and I was wrong about that. And I continued to perpetuate that thing until somebody challenged me. And I admitted I was wrong.
I don't really care who she was buddy-buddy with. But her thing of faking it until people decide to like her, it's gross. I have nothing for that. She's just a fake person. I don't think Hammers is fake. He lied when he got caught. I'd have it explained to him and came clean. Heba, on the other hand, she got on a thing and then she finally admits that she lied, but then she tried to play some victim and then she blocked everybody afterward. So it really wouldn't matter if anybody wanted her around, would it? Upon being busted, she blocked everyone. Hammers, upon finding out that people knew what he had done, didn't. Came on the show, talked about it. And afterward, profusely apologized. I just view those two situations immensely different. Now, the thing that Hammers had lied about, he thought that someone was picking on someone named Logan.
Mm.
Misinterpreted.
So he was lied to and was standing up for what he thought was right.
Yes.
What he thought, yeah. Meanwhile, Heba just lies to people to get them to like her. And then when
Same
they
energy.
find out that's what she does, upon finding out that's what she does, she blocks them. So even if we wanted to be besties with Heba right now, you really can't.
No, I don't really think anybody has to be best friends with her.
You
That's
can't
just
even
my
play cards.
differential with it. I don't really like going at people that aren't going at us, and I don't think she ever really went at us. So it's just I don't really even want to defend her because she
how
doesn't
she goes
want
at it.
shit to do with me.
Hold on.
So
I'll explain it. Here's how she goes at people. She's standing there, side by side in league with people, saying that we went after their income and we tried to ruin their lives, when it was her who did it.
Yes.
has she claimed that we tried to ruin their lives, or has she just not gotten involved?
She sits there silently. She'll like up their posts. She'll retweet the posts talking about the thing that she did. It's being blamed on us, yeah. She's an absolute liar. And she's been open about it. At this point, she's came clean on it. She lies.
Yeah,
She likes to get people to like her.
But you know how it is, man. People are there.
But you play by different rules, yeah. You gotta get in your grandstanding and your hot dogging, don't you? Yeah.
Kind of her thing. But I don't know. Do you how different do you view it? How different do you view it?
I don't understand the idea of like silently. She's when asked by being silent. Like, okay, that's everybody that hasn't said anything.
No, that's not everybody who hasn't said anything. This is the equivalent of she robbed a bank, and now she's standing there next to the police officers as they accuse us of robbing the bank.
Well, no, in the thing you're actually explaining, she would be just in the bank when the robbers were there, and she didn't stop them. So
no, she is the one who tweeted out the shit about them fucking tracing. She is the one who contacted Art Germ about them tracing. She's the one who blew that up. We are accused of that. She sits there silently. Likes up the post. She would prefer if that is what the narrative is, that we are the ones who did it, because she doesn't want to accept responsibility for her action. That is a massive difference. If I did a thing and then sat there on a show with someone who's accusing you of doing it, Fowl, you're not going to be pissed with me.
Well, it's not like they didn't have that conversation.
It's not my question. I'm asking you something, Fowl. This is straightforward. If I'm on a show where they're accusing you of doing something that you know I did, and I let them do it, are you pissed with me?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And you would be right. You would be right. Again, I don't fucking study her too fucking hard, but when people bring her up, yeah, she's full of shit. She's gross. She is one of the best examples of the clout chaser. But the thing is, I don't think she does it out of being malicious, and I've never said that. I don't think she does it out of being malicious. I think she does it because she wants people to like her.
Well, I saw like somebody, not gonna name any names, like revealing stuff about her past that she was embarrassed about. I see like shit like that, and I think it's just going a little bit too far. Just because somebody, doesn't speak out, I think it is a little bit much.
It might be, but maybe she shouldn't lie, and that has nothing to do with the situation you brought up a second ago that had to do with Hammers. A guy who came clean on what he said. A guy who explained his reasoning. Yes, once he got caught.
You could say the same thing with her. She eventually said, okay, fine, I said it. It's the same fucking argument.
It's not, though. See, when he was caught, he was under an impression that was wrong. She deliberately goes out of her way to lie on shit. She goes out of her way to ignore shit. Also, she can gain some friends. It's the opposite way of how to gain friends.
And thing is, she spins shit. Like, Gollum over here saying...
Do you have a problem with what happened in the chat yesterday, or do you not? Because I do.
Okay, then say what your problem is with what happened in the chat instead of bringing up a situation that has nothing to do with anything.
I don't want to bring up because I don't want to throw the evidence out there. I don't want to attract more attention to it, but...
Okay, then it's kind of dumb to talk about. Yeah, that's stupid.
Say what you want. Or, you've already derailed this. You've got something you want to say. You're not happy about it.
Yeah, that's really fucking annoying. Just say what you want to say.
I sent you a DM. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you did. So now you're trying to bring it up on air. A thing that you said you didn't want talked about on air. Go for it.
Did you deal with that at all?
Did I deal with what?
Or are we just pushing for more of it?
Hold on. Did I deal with what?
I don't know. You think that's okay to do? I think that's what our group should be doing.
Should be doing what? I'm not going to do this vagary shit with you.
Spit it the fuck out at Fowl.
I'm not gonna say because then I'd be doing the same thing he's doing.
Okay, then I don't know what the fuck your problem is. I don't know what the fuck your goal was in bringing it up. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Didn't you say yesterday you were done fucking trying to defend Heba?
Obviously
because
not.
she was a cunt to you? And so...
Well, now that she blocked me, that still doesn't mean I...
She blocked you.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I accept, like, I don't know. It doesn't mean I think everyone should just fucking do whatever to her and not fucking care. Like, it's... I don't know. If I see somebody doing something that I think's wrong, I should be pointing that out. That's I thought what we.
Is that what you're doing right now? Pointing it out?
I'm not pointing anything out. You're speaking in vagaries and trying to tell me to police something that you won't even fucking speak on.
I sent you a DM. What happened? You know what I'm talking.
This isn't a DM.
I don't know what you're talking about. The audience doesn't know what you're talking about. We're live on the fucking show. I read a horoscope yesterday that I understood better than what the fuck you're talking about.
Accurate.
Listen.
You're not going to get me to address it so you can complain that I brought it up. If you have something to say, say it.
Because you brought it up, Fowl. We were talking about commissions, and you brought this up.
Nothing. There it goes. Silence.
For once.
No, it's not silence for once. It's just fucking dumb. I don't understand why I was.
What the fuck? Jesus.
What is it I need to approve or disapprove of?
Bye, Fowl.
He left. There you go. Whatever the fuck he wanted to talk about was obviously not important enough to fucking talk about.
Way to fucking... Wow. Jesus. Anyway.
Phantom Spirit for $1. Phantom Spirit for $1. This is the Kumite Hug Box, guys. XOXO.
Kumite Hug Box.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright, guys, let's hug it out. It's fine.
Yeah, sure.
High five?
I'm naked.
Yeah, awesome.
Secret handshake? Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do fist bumps here. Put your clothes on.
Woo, 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 woo.
Ooh.
Wait,
I like the idea of bumps.
Alright. Well, Fowl has like 3 minutes to get back in here before I explain it. And I'm not gonna not talk about it the way that he wants to not talk about it. So, if he's not back in here in 3 minutes, I'll just go ahead and explain it myself.
Fair enough.
Oh, someone said Fowl committed a thought crime. Oh, I wish. I wish. What Fowl did is brought up a thing he said he didn't want brought up. Was trying to get me to be the one to fucking say the first deal. Okay, fine. That'll be me in 3 minutes.
Yeah, and while the clock is running on that one, Habana has a nifty ability to spin the fuck out of stuff. Like Golem was trying to say earlier, Optic called Stabbers and Jabbers Kid a crack dealer on air. And that's fine. Golem asked, why is Optic talking about kids? And somehow, that's Golem accusing Optic of being a pedo.
Which I'm sure he absolutely did not cry about. And had no problems whatsoever. Or sought to correct.
The thing about them crying about things is that it stays on their Twitter, because they never get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I can see crying about that if that's actually what Gollum had said. But it wasn't. He was like, why are you bringing up someone's kids? Silence.
Silence.
Heyman almost forgot about the Golem up. Well,
as most do.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's a thing that happened. The Golem op, I can't remember what it was because I don't know. All that shit ends up bleeding into one fucking thing every time. I don't have any real like gauge on which one happened first or which one was which one. I just know that somebody used the term op with Golem.
When you run so many ops like we do, one bleeds into the next. It's hard to keep
Obviously,
track of
yeah.
them all.
Obviously. Everything is ops 24/7. That seems to be the case with a lot of people. Live stream is an obvious op. I didn't think about that one, but even live streaming could be considered an op. Hold on. Hold on. We're almost there. It is. Okay, we're at the 3rd minute. Someone had posted Habana's nudes forever ago, so she was going around and trying to use IP things to figure out who it was who was posting it. Someone posted about this. Apparently, I'm supposed to have an emotional reaction to it or something. I don't. I don't. Maybe I should. I don't. I also don't think it was that bad of a thing that she was looking for the IPs of the people posting it. I don't. Again, when somebody pulls some shit on you, I'm not going to tell you how you return fire. If somebody doxes you, you end up doxing them back. Do I think doxing is good? No. It's not that I'm pro doxing, but if you're going to fuck with somebody, I'm not going to sit there and tell them they don't get to do anything back to you. So in the same instance, I don't really think what she did was that wrong. In that particular instance. If the context is there that I've understood her, I don't see anything wrong with it. Fuck it. It doesn't really get an emotional response out of me. Is that crazy?
I don't think so.
Is that crazy? I don't know. Anybody? Anybody think that's crazy? I think I was pretty clear about that yesterday.
I don't know, man.
Whoever brought up the thing, I said, well, maybe
I know
a
what
fucking...
you're trying to say, but all I heard was, I want to eat people's babies. Sounds pretty crazy to me.
Oh. Little hyperbolic. I don't know. I get what, like, if he thinks like somebody's like trying to focus on it, okay, cool. I got that on his level. But I don't know what the fuck that has to do with the hammers thing, which is a totally different situation. I get that fucking... I don't know. I get that he doesn't like that. Whatever. But he could just say that. But he don't want to say that. So he wants me to do the thing where I say it. I'm not going to not talk about it after he brings it up and stomps around. Can't not tell people a bunch of stuff, walk off, and think I'm just not going to tell them. Nonsense.
Given the context from what I understand of the situation, I don't understand. I can understand her trying to find out who's leaking her stuff, but I can also understand why the stuff did in fact exist, if I understand the context correctly.
Yeah.
When you put yourself in certain positions where you're putting things out there.
When you're trying to make money off of that shit, don't fuck... I don't know. It's nonsense. Nonsense thing.
Right. If I remember the context correctly, the way it was explained to me, she was a frequent member of the Keemstar forum. People came there, started spamming the picture, and she was like, I don't even know where these people are coming from. Can you check the IPs? Find out where the traffic's coming from.
I also don't see what this has to do with commissions or with hammers.
Or literally with what happened last night or this morning.
Or anything anybody brought up, but it's fine.
But
when he sent me a message, he said, I don't think it should be brought up. Okay, so it's not going to get brought up. So then he brings it up.
Oh yeah, that's what I don't fucking understand at all. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, you know this thing that we shouldn't bring up on air? I'm gonna bring that up on air. Winning.
If you're gonna fucking white knight for somebody, then just okay, fine, fucking commit to doing it then. Don't fucking sit there and be vague about what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the thing where it's fucking. Well, we agreed to not bring it up, so he talks about it, and then I mention it, and then later he's gonna be like, "Well, you're the one who brought it." The fuck I was.
Nobody was
Fuck I
talking
was.
about that shit.
Yeah, so
Wasn't even gonna mention it.
I mean, how are we supposed to talk about the thing that he thinks should be addressed, which he brought up, without talking about the thing? It's impossible.
Mm.
Also had nothing to do with fucking anything.
No.
Hmm?
We're talking about paying for art and money begging.
Well, nobody sees that as anything wrong. Paying for fucking art isn't the fucking thing. The thing people were saying about her is that maybe you shouldn't give hundreds of dollars to people when you're gonna have to turn around and scrape at the end of the month. I don't know. To me, that seems crazy. That seems stupid to me. I don't know. Does that seem stupid to anybody? Am I the only one who
Nope.
sees that as stupid? That seems really stupid.
Seems pretty fucking dumb to me.
Give away all of your money so you have to hope people will give you some at the end of the month. That's stupid. Anybody? Anybody disagree?
No.
I agree.
Nobody disagrees. Everybody seems to. I don't know.
Not smart.
No.
Like, hey, I have this set amount of money that I gotta pay. You know what I'm not doing? Throwing
Giving it
hundreds
all
of
away
dollars to random streamers.
Especially, I mean, there's some things like you could scrimp on, like maybe food, but for fuck's sake, the first rule of being an adult: pay your fucking rent.
Pay your bills.
Jesus Christ. That's the first fucking thing that I pay. Every time. Because I like...
Paying dues into an internet fan club is not part of your bills.
No.
It's life and dice there.
I mean, me having a roof over my fucking head, for some strange reason, comes before any possible super chats I may want to send. Or any clout I may want to be thinking about gaining.
Roof over your head, lights on, food in your stomach. I'll take precedent over donating to a
That
live
sounds
stream.
crazy. That sounds crazy. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
I love
dear.
you, Phantoma. Marry me.
Alright, Akujin has a new girlfriend. Phantom Spirit donated $1. Yo, Fowl, you brought this up. It's a nothing burger. It's no big deal. Just hook her up with Project Melody so she can make more money. Absolutely nothing wrong with this line of work. If you think so, then it's a you problem, Fowl. Phantom Spirit, everyone. Akujin's new waifu. Melody
don't
has
get
been
it.
replaced.
Anyway.
Good job.
Oh. Someone pointed out there's only one mention in chat. Nobody even said the word commission by voice. She said, "I'm sorry, I accept money for my art commissions." It was her that mentioned commission in chat. Not anyone on the stream. Yeah, nobody's fucking. Again, she came over. Someone had a conversation with her. I'm back and forth with her. She said she didn't do a thing. They proved she did a thing. Now, her reason for doing the thing might have been fine. Might not have been fine. Don't know. Don't care. Nobody was talking about it.
No.
Except her.
Yeah. Back when Heba was around, people didn't like her. So what is that like? Does he have to be in this? I don't give a fuck.
Well, if Heber wants to make rent, there's $130 on the table. You won't have to do any commissions or show anything except proof of where I said that you shouldn't be paid for your commissions for your art, and that it is e-begging to expect payment for services.
Weird. No, don't hold your breath. Slacker the internet, nobody donated $1. Take my last dollar, Tonka, for that membership fee thing. His last $1.
His
I
last
hope you're
$1.
happy.
The last of the $1. Huh? I'm not sure why Fowl got so ill about it. I'm sure he had a reason. I don't know what the reason is, but I didn't fucking. I wasn't bringing it up, which was his first request. Like that was the request he gave me yesterday. I don't think this should be brought up. So okay, fine. So I don't fucking know what he was wanting me to do today. Then I brought it up, so I was like, all right, I'll explain out the situation. There's a situation. I threw the situation out to you guys. There you go. You can have it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a situation. I don't know what to tell people.
It's just, why bring it up?
I don't know. Did I explain it concisely enough to where everybody understands what happened? At least has a half-assed vibe of what happened.
I have a half-assed vibe of what happened, I guess.
Okay.
I think.
I also have half a vibe in my ass.
This guy.
That's not what we asked? Slacker the internet, nobody threw 2 to say, can I borrow $1, Tonka?
God damn it.
With Molyneux saying $1.
He just wants to borrow one.
$1.
Nico said, I'm 100% lost, but that's fine. That's kind of where you're going to land.
Yep.
It's where you're going to land on this kind of stuff. Because I don't know. Nobody was really saying much that had the fucking thing to do with any of it. But I tried to fucking explain it for you. Tried to explain what was there. That's what was there. I don't think it was that big of a thing. I even say she may have been right to do it. I don't police people. Once you fuck with somebody, I don't police what they do back. They do the same shit back to you or they do something else too. Cool. I don't know. It's like somebody comes through and decides, okay, I'm a dox. I'll go Gadfly. Gadfly's in the chat. Somebody comes through. I'm a dox Gadfly. All right. So 5 minutes later, Gadfly doxes them. Do I think Gadfly's a filthy fucking doxer? No.
No?
I look at that in the same way as fucking, somebody comes up to you with a fucking knife, you pull out your gun and blow them away. Are you a horrible murderer or you defend yourself?
Stay back.
Yeah. No start, no shit, won't be no shit. Seems normal. Seems normal. I get if he's fucking pissed about it.
Stay the fuck back!
I'm just saying, if he's ill about it, he could have just said that. If he fucking wanted to say something, he could have just said it. Nobody was stopping him from saying anything about it. But I'm not going to do the thing where I tell you I'm not going to bring this up, and then you try to fucking trick me into bringing it up. No thanks, fam. I don't know. I think that's crazy shit. But, I don't know. I guess he's not coming back through. Did he? I don't know. Did he say anything? He's mad at anybody? I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah, he mad.
Well, I don't know what to fucking tell him. Don't know what to fucking tell him. I don't know. What do you guys think that it? Well, you guys, you've already said you don't think, but I don't think anybody in the chat thought that anybody was saying anything about that. So It's fucking is what it is.
Speaking of what it is being what it is, direct your eyes to the screen.
Mhm.
On the subject of possible e-begging, we got Shivago over here tagging Nick, saying, "Hey, oi dude, am I an e-beggar? I won't be mad. Let's just settle this."
Hey, Threx took my response. Nick doesn't want to answer this.
Yeah,
Hey.
but yeah, that kind of did get answered
By him.
by him. Another
Yeah.
thing that we showed yesterday, which he tried to delete. But get this right. This is why it's not the same. This is why
Okay.
it's not the same as Sarah.
I really do like his reasoning.
Oh, let's see here.
Literally, it's okay when I do it. They're
Um,
famous, so it's bad.
I have 600 followers. Laugh my ass off. Her asking for money to her 35k followers to help her get a laptop is totally different. How? How is that different?
Because he's a part of the It's Okay When We Do It community. We did a stream on them yesterday, remember? I think we did too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's being real open about it. He's just saying it.
He's gone all JF on this.
It's okay if he does it. The SFTP crew is like, yeah, it's cool if we do it. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how I'm an e-beggar because I did it one time.
No, that's not true.
No, you misunderstood. It's because he only did it to 600 people.
Oh.
Let's get to that part. It's just fucking funny to me. It's like, you just did it this one time, and I only did it in front of these many people. It's like, well, yeah, all right. So you only got caught doing something in front of like a couple people as opposed to a bunch of people. I got you. That doesn't mean you didn't do it. That's crazy to me. The disconnect on these people making shit up about other people so that they have something to talk about. Meanwhile, well, look right next to you. Look at that guy. You're out here trying to police e-beggars, Diorio. Look over there. To your left. Chair next to you. On the left. Look at that guy. What's he doing? Oh, well, Krent did point out a difference. He said, the difference is Sarah said no obligation. Shivago is straight up begging. Okay, that might be a difference. that might be fair.
Yeah.
But other than that, is there a difference? Fuck. That's the shit. This is the shit that keeps happening with this crew, man. This is the shit that keeps happening over and over and over and over and over and over. What are they complaining about? Oh, this thing. Which one of them's doing it? Oh, that one right there. See, anytime they go at anybody about anything, you can look at their group and you'll be able to find someone who is doing it. Susie Lou stealing content. Augie and Bo Blacks openly steal content. Openly. They just download, re-upload, monetize. This girl's bad because she's e-begging. Co-host on SFTP, e-begging.
Yeah, I think Shivago, he got Gene Rostan's quote wrong. He says, kill one man and you're a murderer, kill millions and you're a conqueror. I think he got that backwards. You know, scam one man and it's cool. Scam 35k, you're a scammer.
Oof. Let's see. Her actual tweet that she'd put out, word for word, is I went to an FBI office in Michigan and dropped off my laptop and old phones. They will probably be keeping the laptop for a while. quite a while, so I will be needing a new one for school. Anything to help is greatly appreciated, but please don't feel obligated. Heart emoji, and she links her Venmo.
Yeah. Dude in the chat named Kaminsky. He said, I hate how many channels are running with the false stories he has created. Well, you have to understand, they have nothing to talk about! And their entire everything, their income is all very contingent on making some shit up, having something to say. It's the entirety of their income. That's why these people pull the shit that they pull. And we have someone named Mr. Heretic. When have Augie and Boblax uploaded other people's content? About every other day for the past several months. They just take the videos, download them, and then re-upload them and monetize them. And then are getting, why did we get demonetized? Because you steal. All your videos on those channels are stolen. That's why they're not monetized. This seems fucking simple.
It does seem that way.
Craxus said channels with millions of subs will ask for memberships or millions of followers will ask for subs. But that's socially acceptable. A direct, I want this, is wrong. Apparently. Apparently it's very wrong. But you don't even have to say, I want this. All you have to do is be popular. That's kind of that seems to be what the problem is with, I don't know, anybody who has any kind of a number by their name. If you have the nerve to be popular, you're an e-beggar. But if you're someone like Shivago, if you don't have a lot of people following you, then it's totally okay to do it. But if you have people following you, you're not allowed to do that. That's nonsense. Heretics steal content on their main channels? No. They create channels, download, re-upload stuff to it, and then monetize it. What does it matter what channel it's on? They're going at Suzy Lou for stealing content. They are stealing content. And Nemo points out, now it's main channel. Yeah, of course. Of course. You got to find some kind of way to run cover for your people. I still want to like them, so I'm just going to ignore the things they bitch about they do every day. It's nonsense, man. That's fucking stupid. That's a stupid thing to do. If you want to like somebody, just say, I want to like them. I don't really care what they're doing. I want to like them. I like what they do. I like what they say. Just go with that. Whatever the fuck this is, fuck it. Try to go and be... Because I don't recall seeing stolen content. That's why I asked if it was on there. Well, you obviously haven't looked very hard. You were in the chat yesterday whenever we went over it, so I don't know why you're acting like you haven't seen it today when you show up. We showed it yesterday. We were very clear with it yesterday. Threw that out there. Brandon says, I've seen too many other channels I respected running with the story about Shiloh and Sarah. Well, as you know, they lost YouTube. They lost the commentary community. Who the fuck wants the commentary community? Oh, Heretic says, didn't see the whole stream. I kind of remember you being here specifically during that part. Because I remember your bird avatar. I'm like, Jesus, somebody actually wrote Mr. Heretic as a username. Jesus fucking Christ. So I remember you. But, Brennan says, I've seen too many of the channels I've respected with running with this thing. I will go ahead. Let me fix that for you. Stop respecting YouTube channels.
Except mine.
It's voices and faces on a screen. Don't trust them. Don't respect them. Don't trust or respect it. This is a YouTube channel. Don't trust or respect it. Verify. Check what's said. When they say shit, check what's said. Don't take anybody's fucking word for anything. These motherfuckers lie. Ain't nobody over here worried about you checking a goddamn thing we say. There's a reason they'll tell you, do not come over here and watch this. This is the one show on the internet that don't nobody want you to fucking watch. This is the only one. Nobody watch that. Don't watch that show. Don't watch them. They'll say this and this and this. Meanwhile, they have people shouting each other out from the hilltops, and they're still stuck round about the same fucking area. It's fake. That's the only way I can fucking put it. It's just fake fucking bullshit. They are YouTubers. They're not news people. They don't have anything regulating them. They don't have anything fucking telling them whether or not what they're saying is right or right. They have nothing. There's no overhead. It's fucking fake. Oh, by the way, Shivago says Tonka's using anything and everything he can to get people to engage with him in his dead channels. Just ignore him and the Kumatards that follow blindly. Pledian Mixes has been here for about 24 hours in another hour. So I'll ask you, has anybody asked you to follow anything blindly, Mr. Mixes? Does anybody over here ask anyone to follow anything blindly? No. It's not really the way that anybody does anything. I don't know. Fuck. I think about how long we've been doing this shit. How long we've been talking to these fucking people. How long we've been dealing with YouTubers. I think about that shit. And it's like, man. The amount of people who just go along with the shit that they do. That's a big goddamn number. The amount of people who just don't know what's going on. That's a big goddamn number. The annoying part about it is, yeah, we do sit here and we do talk about it. And yeah, they're going to get bigger numbers than we do because they have everybody. They got everybody. Andy Worski's retweeting these people. Fucking Ralph will retweet the people. They're all helping each other out. They're all fucking circulating each other, trying to fucking help each other out, trying to get their shit out. It's just us. Because I don't know if you've put this together or not, but on YouTube, the last thing people want you to figure out about YouTube is how fucking fake it is. Pleading, Mr. Mixes says, I came here by mistake. I stayed here because of proof. You showed receipts, screens, logs, audio. That's why I stayed. You're not going to get a lot of that from other people who talk about it. And Kyra wants to know, how big of a number? We talking 30 big? That's optic numbers, not really. 1,000 big? Ah, fuck. That's like, what is that, AP numbers? Or 2.4 million big?
That's NATO big.
Yeah, that's NATO size right there. That's big. My thing on this, I've always been doing something else. My gig is outside of YouTube. That's where
You'll be able to watch it later.
Yeah, my shit is just outside of YouTube. I have shit that I do business wise, and I have fucking shit that I do hobby wise, to where that's kind of what I focus on for the most part. Whenever I'm sitting here and we do this show, yeah, we're telling the truth about what's going on YouTube. Tell the truth about the bullshitters on YouTube. Is there a big market for it? No. You know what there's a big market for? Glad handing. It's sad, but that's what the market is. If I would have continued saying what I was saying about Kraut before, we don't have some be in the same realm as everybody else. We'd still be doing chummy shit with all kinds of chummy fucking people doing all kinds of dumb fucking shit, saying shit without any fucking proof. The moment that I broke from that crew, all of a sudden everybody was a piece of shit. Everybody's awful. Everybody's a fucking scumbag. And they were talking about us. And what did we do? We gave somebody a chance. We gave him a chance to say his piece. We gave him a chance to clear his name. Something they refused to do. Something people refused to fucking do. Because they were that invested in trying to keep a story going that had nothing to it. It's not real. There's a reason why I chose the weird winding road gif before I gave it to Akujin to start doing the shows over here. Because that's what this is. It's this long, never-ending road. It's curvy as fuck. There ain't a straight thing between any of it. There ain't a straight line to fucking draw. It's all curvy fucking shit. A road that's been turned upside down, round and about, spun around the fucking thing, and sent down the fucking way for us to go down. That's what it is. You can say what you want to now. Right now, Broski is welcome to come on this show. Right now. Optic, welcome on the show. Right now. Nick Diorio, welcome on the show. Bo Blacks, welcome on the show. Tommy C, welcome on the show. Anybody that we're talking about, they are welcome right here. They're welcome.
They don't want to be here. And they don't want us in their chat.
We will get banned from their shit. 100%. They're welcome to come into this show right now and tell us why we're wrong. Heretic said, you ever managed to speak to Diorio and etc. live on stream? Yes, I have. And it always goes the same way. They're proven to be full of shit. Bo Blacks was so full of shit, he lost $50. When Augie was on the fucking stream, he had to admit, yeah, I lie, but I stand by it. The scumbags.
Also, as far as Diorio goes, he used to hang around our server for like better half of a year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether he came on any of our streams at the time, but yeah.
I wasn't interested in having him on the stream after a bit. Once he cucked his and was like, I don't go on that show anymore, I was like, good, he ain't welcome on the show anymore.
So, things kind of changed when he started.
Yeah, when he started doing that fucking goofy shit. When he started doing that fucking goofy shit. And then whenever somebody says something about it, it's like, oh, I thought we were friends. I am not anyone's friend on the internet. Wow. No one.
So, this is how you want to tell me that our 1 year relationship is over?
Sky, if you want friends on the internet, I'm sure there are services for that. This isn't that. It's fucking easy. I'm not your friend. I don't want you to be my friend. I do not care if you think I'm cool. That's not what this is. It's not what any of this is. Hey man, say, how many times do you have to do that to make it clear? It's amazing. I've been telling people I'm not their friend on the internet for years at this point. And they all show up and it's like, well, I thought we were friends until he said this thing about me. Yeah, if you fuck up, I'm going to say you fucked up. If you're doing some bullshit, I'm going to say you're doing some bullshit. If you're lying, I'm going to say you're fucking lying. Do I have to hate you after that? No, I don't have to hate you. Could I talk to you after that? Yeah, I can usually talk to you after that. But for the most part, people don't want to talk to me after that because, you know, once you aren't buying the bullshit anymore, YouTubers they want to steer clear. Amazing. Should I blame them? Should we blame them? Probably not. It's their money, right? It's the paycheck, right? This is how they make their ends. For the most part, yeah. So should I hate them for it? Fuck no, I don't hate them for it. But I definitely know what they are. I'm not gonna pretend I don't know what they are.
Hundreds of people find my shit cringy every single day. My subs keep growing, and the ads keep getting clicked on. So what's up?
It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. It's a YouTube deal, though. That's how YouTube works. And the fakeness. It was like that Shivago guy. He put out tweets, and now he's trying to say, I was nothing but nice to the Tonka. I was nothing but nice. I was cool with him until he went at Augie. I was cool with him. We were nothing but cool interactions. Dude, go ahead. Post every interaction we've ever had, Shivago. But then make sure to post the shit that you posted a couple of days ago where you told everybody, don't watch that show. Ignore everything that they're saying, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because I said something about you. Now it's like, oh, I've been nothing but cool to him. Get fucked, you fake piece of shit. You fake motherfucker. Dr. Shivago, you're welcome on the show too, bud. You can come explain to me how I was so unfair to point out that you and your crew are full of shit. Feel free. You can come tell me. There's not a fucking one of you that anybody's sweating. Ain't nobody sweating a goddamn one of you. Your fucking big gun Nick, what, he came up with a fucking month-long gimmick to try to go at fucking Bunty King. Puts together an hour-and-a-half long video that, yay, Bunty King video. What the fuck, man? Will nobody give a fuck? Ain't nobody sweating one of them making a video about it. Who fucking cares? Gives a fuck? I've had Keemstar, Medicare, fucking Andy, Ralph, and the whole fucking thing going all at me at once. Guess what? Your boy's still here. The biggest guns that YouTube had to offer tried to fucking do something. They didn't do shit. If you think Moonface over there's gonna do a goddamn thing, you're crazy. We'll still be here. Ain't moving shit. And keep telling people, oh, don't look over there. Don't listen to what they're saying. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that.
Nothing to see here.
Don't look over there. Don't listen to them. Please mixes. Wait, Keem went after you? Whoa. Oh yeah, Keem went after me. Keem was on a stream with a bunch of guys trying to get fucking the IRS to go after me. They were doing everything they could to try to go at me, and they didn't get I'm still fucking here. The biggest guns that have ever fucking existed on this fuckwit platform couldn't knock down a single fucking red man. And they have learned that lesson, and that is why they now tell people, hey, ignore. Don't go over there. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Because you're not gonna I'm not failure. I'm not gonna run away from the fucking internet. I pay this internet bill, so I'll be doing what I want to with it. Does that make sense? You guys think that makes sense? Is that cool? Is that cool with you guys? Since I'm paying my internet bill?
Makes sense.
I can do what I want to with my internet since I pay my bill.
I mean...
I'm more interested in when you're going to start paying my internet. But I don't want to bring that up on there. We'll talk about that privately.
Yeah. Pete's pointed out, the most valuable thing I've gained from 2 years of Kumite has been The Fanatic, the hit new movie directed by Fred Durst starring John Travolta. It's right up there with Bad Boys for Life. It's right up there with Bad Boys for Life. Right up at the tippy top. Right up at the tippy top. I don't know. I think when Blossom showed up, it was like right before all this shit starts to happen. So she gets to see it happen.
That's when everything started going wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe she's bad. Maybe she's bad.
Really? Y'all gonna fucking put this on me?
You got that bad hoodoo vibe. You know, you got that bad energy around you. That bad juju. You did you did something wrong in a past life.
I can't believe that you're gonna fucking look. Oh my god. Wow. Thanks, Akujin. It's all my fault, I guess.
Oh, what? Am I going too far in bringing up your past lives? Should I have moved on? Did you get over that drama?
Why you're gonna bully me on air? Like,
man. Okay. I looked this up. This This makes me feel like, I don't know, like back when you used to read comments when you first get on YouTube. This is somebody who has not been in these circles for very long at all. And I don't mean that in a shitty way, but Pledian said, I don't understand why they think we're stupid husks that will stop following you because you're pointing out their shit. We're our own individuals. I will watch what I want and they can block me. That sounds like someone who is truly not invested enough in this shit. You gotta pick out your favorite team and you gotta talk about how great that team is.
The reason why they think that is because a lot of their supporters are fucking idiots. And when they are told, don't listen to this person, they don't. Okay. I won't ask for proof. I won't go over there.
It's up there. It's fucking, I don't know. It's a different thing to see. A comment like that one where it's like, I don't understand why they think people will just stop watching. You haven't been around long enough. Most of these people will just tell people, don't watch them. They're saying this about it. They're saying this about it. Don't watch it. That's how it goes. And a lot of people go with it because they're really invested. The individual are all kumatards by choice. Pretty much everybody over here has been shunned off from somewhere else on YouTube because they asked the wrong question. They would say something to somebody and they would get a fucked up fucking treatment off of it. They come over here and somebody would just give them some proof and then they're like, okay, well, I'll stay here. And then it goes from that point. And Pledian said, I told Broski yesterday that I apologized I was ever his fan. I saw that in the chat. I can't believe you were a Broski fan either. I didn't even know they had people who watch that shit. They are kind of next level fucking awful. But at least you apologized. I guess there's that.
I think he was more or less apologizing, like, to himself. Like, I'm sorry that I put myself through this.
What were you thinking when you showed up here a fucking year ago and didn't fucking leave? What's wrong with you?
There's cookies and stuff.
I was nice.
That's cookies.
Yes.
Tonka was scary.
Vamp is nice. Tonka's scary.
I love you. Get in the van.
I love you. Get in the van. There's cookies.
There's cookies and kittens.
Well, but I don't know what I was thinking. I still don't know what I'm thinking. I think I might just leave now. Bye.
Oh, there she went. A year late, but she did finally catch on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, guys, I want to point out, can we, there's some audio that exists, and I would like to play it, where someone explains how we can't get 100 viewers. Can you play that real quick?
Oh.
Can I just say something real quick? This kind of annoys me. I saw yesterday people going after Hibana for art streams, where if you pair $2 or $5 or whatever, she'll do a quick sketch for you. Therefore, which is listen, all right, we're sitting here and people donate to us. We're not drawing them anything. Well, you're drawing something, but it's not for.
Fuck, that's the wrong thing.
It's fine, Akujin.
There
You
was
get
so
one
many
more
people.
try.
Alright. It's hard to keep these things together, alright, people? I'm only a train with trained hands.
A train with trained hands. Well done.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like Optic drew my fingers over here.
Aww.
At least you got fingers.
Let's try this again.
Hooves.
This isn't my life.
Here we go.
Yeah, and it very clearly is all of your lives because that's you desperately claim on to relevancy that you once had. Realistically, Tonka's channel should have destroyed us with no issue because he's done it to much bigger YouTubers, and yet We're the little channel that could.
We are the mighty cockroach.
Woo woo! Here comes the morning decay. Nothing stops us. Always on time. We're the little
They're
show
never
that
on
could.
time.
Okay,
And
well
we
they
don't
just
give a
lied
fuck
because stuff
if there's
does stop
2,000
them.
people watching or 2 people watching. When you like what you do, it becomes incredibly irrelevant how many people watch you. Try learning that. Maybe you won't be such a fucking loser and you won't have to suck off a meth head to feel any kind of goddamn affection. You can do better. Well, probably not. Never mind. I was going to say you could do better, Akujin, but let's be honest. We all know
I have an
how
idea.
pathetic you are. Crying over...
I'm okay with 105 people watching.
Well, I have an idea. Broski, since you like to throw out the accusations, how about we meet up and take a drug test?
Ooh.
Because I know what you do. I know
You
what
know
I
that
do.
you're gonna have to be the one to come to Canada, right? He is not gonna be able to afford to go down there.
I'll pay it.
Tonky's coming to Canada! Hangout sesh! Woohoo!
Somebody hit Broski up and ask him, what does he need to attend a drug screening? Because even my piss will beat him.
Aw.
He wants to throw out the accusation. Let's roll with it. I've never done a hard drug in my life. I won't even take pain pills. When I break bones at the fucking doctor's office, I don't even fucking fill prescriptions, man. I don't do pain pills. I don't take Tylenol.
He's telling the truth, guys.
Let's have a drug screening.
Yes, he is.
Let's have a drug screening.
Never gonna happen.
I think it would be a hell of a show.
Also,
I'm game for it.
I think the part where he says we can't even get 100 viewers preceded particularly.
It may have.
Hmm.
May have. You clicked the wrong clip again. Which is fine. But I do want to throw that out there. And Red Feather said, a literal pissing contest. There we go. A literal pissing contest, broski. Let's do a drug screening. Let's see who. Let's see what happens. Let's see who's the dope head. Spoiler: it's not me.
I do believe it's in this.
You think it'll happen? Oh. Someone sent a funny DM. I won't say what it was just because give people ideas, but it was funny. So, guys, if you're not blocked by Broski, let him know. I'm fuck, how much are we? Let's throw up $500. Broski attends a drug screening. I'll be there.
Make that 510.
You're throwing in $10.
There.
Fucking
I'll
what's
be
it? High roller,
paying
high roller.
you.
But we can do $500.
$510.
If you can piss in a cup and it's clean.
This fortnight.
And when I say this, I don't mean you do it at home. I mean like you and I attend a screening where we go to one of those facilities that are going to tell us if you tried to do anything to trick the test. A real test. Because it's all about the truth, right, broski?
That's right,
Okay.
fam. It's all about the truth.
All about the truth. Pleading says, I have a question. Yesterday's stream, was Broski high or stoned when he was in chat? He was very erratic behavior he had. Take a guess.
No, that was Broski just peacocking and not realizing that Kevin was here. You'll notice that that bravado left. real fast.
Went right away as soon as the guy who he pulled his shit on showed up, and it's so weird. Would have never thunk it. Now, before we're done, we wrap up with everything. Because, by the way, I have to go do things. Remember, this is our entire life, but I have to go to a wrestling event here soon. I don't know. I kind of want to throw. I want to throw some Florida to you guys on it because I feel like I've talked and just given out for like the past like 20 or 30 minutes about how fucking dumb this shit is. So I'll let one of you guys go for a second.
I was honestly sitting at myself, is this motherfucker ever gonna shut up?
See?
Oh.
Everything is always about him. Me.
We need more dead air.
It's
Not
almost
enough.
like it's his show.
Weird.
It's very peculiar indeed. I don't know, is there anything that, like, I don't know, like, I've said a bunch of things, probably talked about a bunch of things. If there's anything you guys want to, feel free. I just fucking had to give out about it for a minute because it was fucking stupid. It's just dumb.
Have you two got anything? Because I got something I wouldn't mind.
Is it
Yeah, I've
coronavirus?
actually got something that I'd like to say.
Awesome then? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab your
Has
soapbox.
it got anything to do with Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah. I got nothing now, guys.
Alright, I'll put the soapbox away.
God. Get the box. Alright. Tweegan says, your Dead Air live stream would have more viewers than the Morning Decay. We know that. We ran Dead Air once.
Literally.
Like 400 or 500 viewers.
Yeah. I forgot that happened.
Oh, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
The one time the show was literally all intro for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're quickly on the subject, though, of dead air, if you'll pardon my pun. Quick coronavirus update. Allegedly, 77,000 infected, 2,250 deaths, 18,910 recovered. And when we have a look at the country stats, the Diamond Princess, no new cases today. This seems good. I mean that the cases haven't gone up. They've gone through and tested everyone now. So it seems like out of the 3.7k people that are on board, roughly 600 people infected. 17 allegedly recovered. 2 deaths. 27 critical. But this is one of the problems. I'm really suspect on these recovery things. Because after they get recovered, they no longer test positive for the virus, they could still potentially be carriers. That has been shown.
At least there's potential.
Shit went wild in the USA. They were on Australia levels the other day. They had, like, we've got. Where's Australia? Oh, we've gone up 4 cases too. But yeah,
I wouldn't really call that going wild. And like, I promise you, in the States, it hasn't gone wild. We don't even talk about it on the news anymore.
Dude, it was stable at 15 cases for over a week, and you got 20 cases overnight. That is what we call
probably not overnight. Again, it's now cases that we know about. It stayed at 15 for a while. We got 5 extra ones.
No, you got 20.
Oh, there's plus 20 to the
Plus
15.
20 new cases.
Okay, plus 20 new cases. Even that to it. That's not that big.
So it starts. That's how it started in South Korea. How it started in Singapore.
Okay, are there any deaths in America yet?
Not yet. 6 recovered, 0 critical, 0 deaths. 120 people, 120 new deaths coming out of China. But we've spoken about this before. We know the Chinese aren't telling us what's really going on. 1 new death in South Korea. And there is an interesting study that was recently peer-reviewed. You guys have heard, I'm sure you've heard me talk about how upon secondary infection, it is much more lethal. People have been having heart attacks, things like that. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, look at South Korea. 94 case jump up to 250. That's big. That's hold there, bud. Gotta get a hold of that. Anyway. It seems like we've figured out why, upon secondary infection, the coronavirus is way more lethal than originally. It's because of ADEs. Now, ADE is an antibody-dependent enhancement. Now, what that means is basically the presence of antibodies somehow enhances the virus in some way, either in severity or in virulity, meaning, how dangerous it is. And there are a few viruses that were like that, the MERS, SARS, etc. But yeah, nCoV, it does have a problem with ADE. What actually happens is, okay, so somebody gets infected and their body produces antibodies specifically to fight these things, right? And so they fight off the disease, and then the levels go down back to normal. And they retain a small amount of antibodies within the body that are specifically designed to fight the virus. However, this thing is constantly evolving. And then you get reinfected. And this strain is slightly different because this is an RNA virus. Now, before, for infection to occur, it would have to find AEC2 cells, which are in the lungs. But that's not the case once you have these antibodies. The new strain comes along, and what happens is it's able to infect your antibody cells. That's why it's so much more dangerous. ADE of viral entry has been observed and studied extensively in flaviviruses, particularly dengue fever. So this is a phenomenon that we had known about. For these viruses, it has been proposed that the primary infection of hosts led to the production of antibodies that subneutralized or non-neutralized for secondary infections. This means they didn't upon a secondary infection, the antibodies either don't neutralize it properly or they don't neutralize it at all. And when that happens, the virus infects the antibody cell. That's bad. That causes the virus to have a massively larger amount of cells that it can infect, which are spread throughout the entire body, whereas the AEC2s, they're only confined in the lung. This is why ADE lead to worsening symptoms upon secondary viral infections, causing major concerns for epidemiology. It's also a problem for any vaccine-designed therapy. Like, we'd heard news that they were coming up with plasma therapy. There were two promising things that we had learned. One was about this plasma therapy, where they would take somebody who had recovered, take some of their blood, extract the plasma out from that, and then give somebody a transfusion of that. And that had shown promising results in those who were severely ill. And also there was the pharmaceutical companies over in America who were developing a vaccine. But now that we know that this thing has an ADE problem, that means that since the antibodies generated or used in these procedures will cause or may lead to ADE. ADE has been observed in coronaviruses for decades, but the molecular mechanisms are unknown. So we're not sure exactly how this happens, but basically the virus gains entry into Fc receptor expressing human cells. These are the antibody cells. So whereas before they were only able to infect the AEC2, they are now able to infect antibody cells. Which is why we've seen people upon secondary infections just dropping dead of heart attacks. Their results differ from previously observed AD of flaviviruses, in which primary infections and secondary infections are caused by two different viral strains. Which certain things are only neutralized. So this is bad. When they examine the molecular mechanism of the coronavirus entry, yeah, it's showing that they are binding to these antibody cells.
Well, I think I have something that might help.
I'm listening.
You know what is a really great way to combat viruses?
How?
By showering. That's right, guys. At Dollar Shave Club, they make it easy to look, feel, and smell your best. Your
Tell me
first box
more.
includes trial sizes. They're big enough to help you realize how much you love the product. And then a restock box arrives 4 weeks later with full-size versions. It's
my
also
God.
free shipping and handling over $30 and a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can cancel anytime, fam.
That sounds like such an amazing bargain. Do they have any promo codes for Raid Shadow Legends? Just curious.
No, but they got shampoo,
Yeah, and aftershave balm stuff.
face cleanser, and razor cartridges.
Ooh, and a
can be
cream that
sent
prevents
to
razor
your
burn.
doorstep. You never have to go looking for deodorant or razors again, thanks to Dollar Shave Club, fam.
Well,
I think I'm going to sign up right now.
I would also like to know where I can sign up. I can't wait to go and take a shower.
You can sign up at dollarshaveclub.com/join.
Well, I know what I'll be doing later. What are you going to be doing later, Vamp?
Oh, pending all of the commentators are available. We will be covering the Pro South live stream over on the Tonka Saw Twitch channel. The link is in the description. I also put it in the chat. Twitch.tv/Tonka Saw.
Yeah, that's the thing that Tonka's going to be doing later. It seems like he may have walked away to get his bag ready because
Absolutely.
he's got places to be. He does have to be at Pro South.
Mm-hmm.
Because Pro South is where the wrestling's happening tonight. You can either watch it on Twitch channel or you could go to the Pro South channel. Like Vamp said, those links are in chat.
Absolutely. And if you aren't subscribed to the Pro South channel, it is Pro South Wrestling on YouTube. We do our own commentary over on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Tonka. And that's where you'll be able to find us.
Thank you so much for listening.